Alright, so guys, the 30th June update notice has just dropped. So yeah, as you can see from the new hero here, we are getting like the Red King, SSR Harley Quinn King, the Fairy King. So like we are not having like the Attack on Titan collab like some of us has like expected. I wouldn't say expected, like maybe predicted. So like I mean because the date was changed to like 29th of June for like the banner on JP. Thought that maybe the Attack on Titan collab will come to global today as well, but apparently it's the Red King that's dropping. But starting from the top, we will be having chapter 10 in story, so that will mean that we will be getting like a couple more diamonds. Like you can get another 30 diamonds from 100%ing the town, and there are like a few more diamonds from the individual stages. And then here that we have the Red King that is coming out as the next banner. So let's go over here. If you don't know what Red King does, his first card is an AoE and deals 120% at rank 1, 120% at rank 2, and disables recovery skills for 1 turn, and then at rank 3 is 180% and disables for 2 turns. As for his second card, he deals Explode, whereby it deals additional damage equal to 100% of damage dealt after X turns. So like, I'm not sure if there's any other explosion damage units in global, but basically, basically it's like rank 1, right? Think of it as like a bleed debuff, okay? Think of it as a bleed. But it only explodes after 2 turns at rank 1 and then explodes at 1 turn after rank 2, rank 3. And then the multiply goes from 100% to 200%. And then as for his out, it's obviously like the same one as Blue King because they are the same unit. So yeah, this is Inflict Shatter, and then yeah, this is the same damage, same card as King, the Blue King. So, and then his associations are the same as well. And then, but the thing is that, right, Red King by himself, he doesn't really do anything. Like his cards don't really do anything except for his out, because his out is King's out. So you know, if you know how hard King's out hits, you know how hard this out hits as well, cause like he has the same stats as well. The main purpose of Red King, right, is his passive. In PvP, reduce the pierce rate of all enemies by half, as well as reduce any additional pierce by half. So basically this will just count, he's here, right, to be in the fourth slot. Oh my god. If you are using Red King, he will always be in the 4th slot. Because once again, these two cards, right, they don't really do like any damage at all. Like trust me, they hit for like nothing at all. His out hits for really hard, but I mean, it's just his out that is good in terms of cards. But his passive is really good when it comes to countering like when it comes to countering Pierce teams like Lilia and Demon Melee, obviously. So yeah, if you use Red King in the back, right, and you face a Pierce or Pen team, whatever you want to call it, you actually like reduce their Pierce rate by a significant margin until the point whereby they don't do that much damage to you. It's kind of like a Valenti. He's kind of like a Valenti, but like you can just but he like the damage mitigation isn't as high as Valenti, but it's still a really significant amount. And the good thing about the thing that makes Red King better in my opinion than Valenti is that you can actually put him in the 4th slot, but you can't put Valenti on the 4th slot. You have to put her in the front. For Red King, you don't have to put him in the front and let him be useless in the front. You can just slap him in the back. So in JP, right, if you want to run Pen team, right, one of the variations, Pen or Pierce, I use it interchangeably. So yeah, there's like it's like there's a few different teams for there's a few different Pen teams right now in JP. But if you're using Pen or Pierce and you're facing another Pierce team, right, you can actually run Blue Meliodas, Blue Demon Meliodas, Blue Lilia, and like Green Escanor or Hauser, but More people use Green Escanor than Hauser. And then you slap Red King in the back. That is so that you can actually still use your Pierce team, and then at the back you can actually use Red King to actually mitigate like the Pierce rate of like another pen team that you are fighting. So basically a countering pen while using pen. So yeah, that's why Red King is good. Uh, as to if you should summon, uh, his passive is really good, but I'll talk more about his banner like after I go through like the rest of the patch notes. But he's not a bad unit to summon for. But I'm just gonna continue with the patch notes first because it's gonna have like some sort of a connection after I continue. And as for new costumes, there's the Welcome Elizabeth costume bundle. New bundles is a early summer discount bundle that gives you 10 of these elixir things, which is not worth it. I don't care how much this costs, but just don't buy it cause you can just farm food and feed it into your character, so this is not worth. I don't care how much it is. It might be $1, I still wouldn't buy it. And then there's a guaranteed SSR Hero Bundle Part 1, guaranteed SSR Hero Bundle Part 2. So yeah, I don't recommend buying any of those, but yeah. And then there's the Diamond BOGO event, obviously, like just like every other, like it comes every week anyway. So yeah. Okay, reverse stages. I didn't make like the maintenance. I didn't make like the half patch notes yesterday, but I can go through reverse stages right now. You'll be able to unlock to replay some stages in which the heroes are the enemies instead. You will unlock the clearing episode 143. Please keep in mind the equipment stats do not apply. Select village and then select the stage to enter. You must have the required hero to play. Okay, so as you can see right, they say the equipment stats do not apply. So basically when you enter the fight, you're going in like without gear lah. So yeah, that's what it means. And then you can go to like different chapters, and then you can enter, and then in each chapter there's different reverse stages. Like example this one, you have okay, they show Elioni, Twigo and Elihawk here, right? Basically what this means is that you have to use both Elioni and Twigo, and you'll be going up against an Elihawk. So you're actually using the villains, like you're actually using like the villain characters against like the actual like hero characters. So as the name suggests, it's a reverse stage. So you're like reversing the roles over here. So as you can see, right, this is like there's a maximum of 3 stars, right? And then here they say able to earn stars based on the number of missions completed for each stage. So yeah, you just have to complete each stage to 3 stars, and then you can get a maximum amount of rewards. As you can see, you can get like 3 diamonds at 12 stars, and then you can go all the way until 75 stars and get 3 SSR tickets, as well as, how much is that, 7, 12, 15, 15 diamonds, as well as 3 part 2 tickets. So yeah, that's pretty good. But the thing is that, right, like it's not, this content isn't really that free to play right now, because like the game, right, how long has the game been out? The game has been out since 3rd of March, right, global. So like the game, like the global side of things is still relatively new, which means that we do not have that many resources like built up so far, and we need like a lot of like pendants and resources to like build up these units. Like you see there's like Elioni Twigo, right? Okay, maybe some of you have built up Elioni, maybe some of you have built up Twigo. But there are a lot of other characters like Frieza, like Ruin. There's like a lot of like characters that you most likely haven't built up. Because like maybe you guys aren't really like trying to UR everyone. So like you probably don't have like a lot of those characters built up. Like you need a lot of like characters that you don't use on a daily basis to be built up, and a lot of them are rare and uh R and SR units. So which means that like you probably do not have the pendants to build them all up, especially the rare units, because there's gold gears as well. Like, how many of you guys have built up gold gears? Like, most of you, I'm pretty sure you guys have built up cane to like level to unlock its passive, but gold gears, bear in mind you need to make those units like level 76 stars or around that level. So you actually need a lot of medals, a lot of pendants per unit. So like you probably do not have the resources to build them all up right now. If you guys are free to play, if you guys are whales, then you guys should be able to get all the pendants. But for the average player, probably wouldn't be able to like clear everything right now. I'm pretty sure you guys won't be able to clear. I myself also probably can't clear. So yeah, here are the rewards for the star system. And then there's like the part 2 tickets, right? Like, as you can see, this rewards you the part 2 tickets. As for part 2 hero draw, the current default hero banner, draw heroes, will become the part 1 draw. So like this banner with like the red Merlin, everything will just be renamed as the part 1 draw. There isn't a change, it's just the name that is changing. And then there's like, and then like, what else? Oh yeah, the part 2 draw, right? Here's the part 2 draw. So there's like, now like when they give you like guaranteed SSR tickets, they will like segregate it between part 1 tickets and part 2 tickets. And then as for the part 2 tickets, right, it's the same concept as the part 1 tickets. There are characters that get added into the part 1 tickets, like they got added into the part 1 tickets, like Red Merlin, all those characters that some of them, like, you know, some of the banners, they like some of the characters in banners join and get added into the part 1 banner. It's the same thing as part 2 banner. As more units come out, more units will get added into part 2 banner. Like, as soon as, but right now you can get like the blue Elizabeth, and then you can get green Escanor, you can get blue Demon Meliodas. And then these are like the good characters in the banner so far lah. But like later on, right, there'll be like newer characters like in the part 2 banner, we'll be getting like red king. Like, he's gonna get added into the banner like after the red king banner goes away. Like, he's gonna be added into the banner itself. That is why you might not want to summon for red king, because you can always pull him from a part 2 banner. He's not gonna leave the part 2 banner, he's always gonna be there. And as for a part 2 banner, for other characters that are good, right, Derry will be added into the part 2 banner as well. If you guys don't play JP, then you guys might not have heard of Derry, but she's the hardest hitter in the entire game, way harder than Jericho and Escanor. So yeah, just be wary of that. You might want to save all your part 2 SSR tickets to when she drops, but I'm probably not gonna do that. So yeah, that's part 2 tickets for you. And then there will be a raid out of heroes every day for both part 1 and part 2 draws. Please look forward to the raid up. Oh yeah, so basically the raid up heroes, right, is like the front 3 heroes that they display. So like the SSR rates do not actually drop, like the actual SSR rates do not actually increase. It's just that these SSR characters are increased. So like the SSR rates are gonna remain at 3%, but it's just that these 3 are gonna get boosted. Like the 3 in the front are gonna get boosted. Part 2 guaranteed SSR tickets added can be purchased from the Black Coin Shop. So basically, you can buy 1 part 2 SSR tickets with 3 platinum coins. So yeah, that's about it. But it's not worth buying. More heroes with engraving. King, Jericho and King is getting UR gear. Wow, that's huge news. Wow, okay. King is getting UR gear, so I think I'm just gonna make a set of UR gear for him, like when it drops. So yeah, King's getting UR gear, that's really good. Jericho, she's not worth giving UR gear for now, unless you're a whale. Trust me, don't give her UR gear right now, unless you absolutely love her and you use her like every day, then maybe, but I still wouldn't UR gear her. Improve inbox ad reward. So this is the one whereby like you watch an ad and then you get an SR chest in the past, but now they changed it to the SSR chest. To an SSR chest. If you're short on gold, you can do that, I guess, but I'm probably still not gonna do it. And then as for the ending events, there's the Roar of the Sky Step Up Draw, Thermal, Growth Event, Hero Bundle, Special Upgrade Bundles 1 and 2. And then there's like the Mage, Lilia Full Upgrade Bundle and Special Gold Bundle. So these are just the ending events, so yeah. That's about it. The big takeaways are that Part 2 SSR tickets are coming. And then King Engravement is coming. And then reverse stages are coming, but don't worry too much if you guys can't actually complete this like when it drops, because I don't really expect like most of you to complete it anyways. And then yeah, that's about it. Chapter 10, Red King. Red King will be added into part 2 banner, so yeah. There's you decide for yourself if you want to pull for him. His passive is really good for Blue Demon Meliodas, but his passive really isn't that good. Like if you are facing like an Outrush team or anything else other than a pen team, so yeah. It's up to you. He's not a bad banner to summon on, but I don't know if I will be summoning. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video.